G'day guys, Simon and Levi from Three Dragons Sports Bar in Hoi An, bringing you the NRL tips for round 5. So we've got first game, Thursday night, Storm at home to the Broncos.
Yeah. Tough one.
Yeah, Broncos had a great win. What I noticed from this last round was that it comes down to attitude. You look at the Penrith win, the Broncos win, the Dolphins in the second half, the Tigers. Most of these victories this weekend have come off, with adversity, and it's just the team that turns up and really wants to play hard. So I'm going to tip the Broncos. I think that they've got a bit of fire in them at the moment, even with some players out. And Jerome Hughes will be a big in for the Storm. At home, I still think the Broncos have got their measure after last year. They're not our bogey team anymore.
Yeah, I think down in Melbourne, I'm leaning Storm because Storm, they've turned up in some of those games as well, and especially the Warriors game where they showed like, okay, they wanted it and they were up for it. I'm not sure. It's going to be a close one, but I'm leaning Storm at home.
Jerome Hughes is a massive in for the Storm. He makes all the difference. He's their most important player. So,
and I'm not we'll see if the Broncos can back it up and get another good win without a couple of their big guns.
Yeah. So, all right. Moving on to first game of Friday. Dogs at home to the Roosters.
Ooh. Yeah, I mean, Roosters going to be a bit too strong for us, I'd assume. We got Preston out for up to 6 weeks. Addo-Carr's out with HI yet again. So
I think you can cover both of those.
Preston is a massive out. Addo-Carr we can cover. Preston is a massive out. He does so much work through the middle.
You looked good, like for a lot of the part of the game. As far as territory and stuff, but just lacking the final skill, to score tries and
I mean that's one of those where I wasn't quite sold on
tough.
No, tough's okay. We didn't really get him in the game. We're inside the Bunny's 20.
That's multiple times. It's whether it's him or whether it's just not the right plays on for him or something. Whatever.
I'm not sure, but he wasn't if your fullback doesn't get involved in the game, it's a bit hard to actually get
Sailor
anything
was
done.
huge for the Broncos, and he was popping out of dummy half, and
then I'm not sure that Connor Tracy over Blake Wilson was the right call. I think Wilson brings a bit more X factor. It's a bit more dynamic, and he's been scoring tries. Connor Tracy's okay, but
Tracy's better fullback. I'd be looking at Tracy at fullback myself anyway. He makes a huge difference at fullback. He made a huge difference for the Sharks last year, and that was the reason why they went on their run. Anyway, I'm going to tip the Roosters.
Yeah, got to be Roosters. But hey, Bulldogs. Even though we lost a couple now, we're looking all right. We're not that far off.
Okay, and then going on to the second game of Friday, Knights at home to the Dragons.
Yeah, Dragons coming off a stunner. Didn't see that one coming.
Yeah, I think that was down in Wollongong there. They usually play well down there. So yeah, they turned up and played hard footy. So this is a toss of the coin, really, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a tough one.
This is a game. Whoever turns up with a better attitude will win this one. You got to probably fancy the Knights at home. After the Dragons' big win, it's hard to back that up. 2 in a row. I'm going to tip the Knights.
Yeah. It's one of those. I'm not sold on either of those teams, but both of them had games where they looked really good, and that games where they looked very average. I think I'm going to go Knights on the back of at home plus Ponga. Yeah. I think he's a difference maker.
Okay, very good. Saturday's games. First game, Rabbitohs at home to the Warriors.
Yeah, even though the Bunnies had a win, Warriors
looking good. RTS at fullback played awesome. They're going to miss their
Metcalf
5'8".
Yeah, Metcalf is out for a bit.
They got Dewari Martin who could come in, and then channel as well. So they've got plenty of
They'll be fine.
backup in that position. So yeah, Warriors get the win over the Rabbits.
And we got potentially game of the round. Seagulls against Penrith.
Yeah, Brookvale there. So Seagulls coming off a loss that they'll be pretty filthy with. But the Panthers looking really good like at the moment. So this is a tough one.
Yeah. Oh no, I reckon Penrith. They didn't miss a beat against the Roosters, even without Cleary there. They're just looking so methodical, so like.
The referees seem to like them a little bit at the moment as well. They get away with plenty, just quietly on that. I think Panthers probably. Seagulls at home are going to turn up though. This is going to be a cracker.
It's going to be a good one, but yeah, I think Penrith.
Then we got the Dolphins at home to the Tigers.
Yeah, that one. Holy shit.
Yeah, tough one to pick. Tigers are going to miss their 5'8", that young guy. Hip drop tackle out for 2 weeks, I believe. So that'll affect them massively, I think. Caesar's been good, and the team's been playing well. Good defence, like strong defence.
That's the one. Like they didn't put up that many points on the weekend, but their defense was just up for it.
The thing is, we know that the Dolphins can leak some points if they're not switched on. They can leak points, but then when they're on, they're on as well. The Dolphs.
That one is tough. Like I like both teams.
If Galvin was there, I would have probably picked the Tigers. Without Galvin, I'm going to probably pick the Dolphins.
Yeah, I might go with sneaky Tigers just on momentum. Like they're like,
I suppose Dolphins are missing Platt for 2 matches as well, both hip drops. So I mean, Platt has actually been playing really well. Great young kid who as a 12-year-old was actually in this bar. So there we go. With his old man. So I'm gonna reckon the Dolphins are gonna get up at home.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go Tigers. I didn't think I'd pick them this early in the year, and especially against a good team like the Dolphins. But I think they got something going there.
Oh, there you go.
And we got Sunday, first game on the Sunday. Cowboys at home to the Gold Coast.
Titans looking pretty miserable still. Can't pick them until they fix that D up.
So probably not until end of the next season.
And then their attack has been atrocious as well. I think there might be some changes at Titans this week though. It wouldn't surprise me if there's a bit of a shake-up.
Yeah, it might
decent shake-up.
But I think still Cowboys too good.
Foreign might move to 7. I don't think Tanner Boyd might play this week.
Oh yeah, they'll probably drop him. Yeah.
And then you got Campbell who could play 5'8", Brimson fullback. There's things that they could do. They got to do something. But yeah, Cows to win this one.
Yeah. And then finishing off the round, another cracker. Raiders at home to the Eels.
Tough one, yeah. Sunday evening down at Canberra, always a tough place to play. Eels, they were good in their 1 point loss. Are pretty good here in patches. Showed signs. Definitely was missing Cartwright, so it'd be interesting to see if Cartwright can make the team for the Eels. Raiders coming off a tough loss. Ricky not too happy there, I don't think. But I'm gonna tip the Eels to get a win away.
Yeah, I think I'm going Raiders at home. I think close one, but I think Raiders at home sounds about right to me. We'll see. What do I know after last week?
Horrible round for me as well. One of my worst rounds in a couple of years, I think.
Well, it's a tough one. There we go. Let us know what your tips are, and as always, like, comment, and subscribe helps that.
Good luck next week.